So continuing where we last left off. Nothing new on radio. God damn it. Why can't I look at my jigs? New notes, for example. Okay, there has to be a way to access this shit. Chapter 1. No, that's definitely not it. Is it? Right. So these are the names of the chapters. Exhibition. Hunter did not return, so we're moving on. The task of defending our home station from the Dark Ones, enemies horrifying, mysterious and unbeatable, is becoming the sole focus of all of our efforts. We've all but forgotten our old enemies, the Nosalizes and the Watchmen, and if not for Hunter, these beasts would have been unleashed on our hospital. I cringe to think of the carnage that would ensue should Hunter have arrived a mere hour or two late. Okay, I needed to check if there's a... this is probably exactly intended to reread those notes.
Sorry, Arthur. This part of the station is under temporary lockdown. Only the guards may pass.
Hey, that's some nice music. Where did you get that record?
Got it from a ranger for a ton of ammo.
Hey, you're sure you don't regret getting it?
I'm sick and tired of this
I am
shit.
too.
Why do I put up with it? Bean, Mom told me to keep away from you.
Alright,
that you were
then,
no
try
good.
something else now.
And she was
How
right.
about... I know. How about a house where you'd like to live with your mom and dad? Oh, come on.
A house? A big one?
And when your mom comes back, we'll show
So-
it to her and she'll be happy. That's going to be a great surprise for her, son.
Dream.
I suppose you're getting a small taste of how people live here.
Comes over and says,
I don't want to hear about your
if my wife could cook like you, I'd be the happiest man in the world. So I ask him, can't your wife cook at all? And he says, actually, I'm not married.
Open and hide your journal, hold him. I don't really get what's going on. Okay, this shows us, the arrow shows us where we need to go. Not sure why we have the lighter. I suppose we're desperate for light or something. Okay. Feels like we're still in the learning phase very much. At least I am.
Home. Dirt everywhere, just dirt. People are filth, you know?
Who's
Liars,
that?
hypocrites, traitors,
Arthur,
everything.
is that you?
Is
What?
everything
You
alright?
saying that I'm
Sorry,
dirt?
I'm busy
Well,
right
you're
now.
shit, okay?
My biggest problem currently is that I have no fucking clue what I'm supposed to look out for as lootable or items of interest.
Look who's talking about dirt. Walking around and leaving those dirty footprints everywhere. Not giving a damn about me.
Also, I'm pretty sure I chose subtitles for the game. Like, yeah, but apparently
Clean it up
there are
after
no
them.
subtitles for
That's something
anything.
to piss anyone off.
Communications, resources, and so
all over the place, ain't no fun at
most
all.
importantly, the
Make me worry
northern
like that,
tunnels
okay?
will now be secured by our
Okay,
combined
Daddy.
military units.
I'm
Major
sorry.
step in defense of the
How
metro
can this
system.
be?
Please,
Tell me he's
my
going to
son's
be
sick.
alright.
Could you spare a couple of cartridges? I'll pay you back as soon as I can.
Cartridges.
Offer them the same
Do I have an inventory? This is the sort of shit that's hard. I have no idea what I even have. Inventory. Okay, gas mask, swap filters, lights, lighter journal, right, medkits. Okay, night vision, time. That's not an inventory. Am I gonna give him something? Fuck no. No idea what I'm choosing. Okay, I guess I have the pistol. I have 37 bullet monies, maybe? Okay, optics or... too expensive. Extended barrel. Increase accuracy at medium and long range, but makes the weapon bulkier and heavier. Heist silencer. Heist the muzzles. Heist the muzzle flash and muffles the shot, decreasing spread at the same time. Projectile speed is also decreased, leading to more damage fallout. Right.
Whatever you say. Correct choice.
Okay, can't really afford this shit. Optics. Could afford this. Pre-war sight makes aiming the gun at close and medium range easier without sacrificing much of the field view. I'm guessing it would cause all our ammunition, which seems like a ridiculous thing to do. So no.
Come on, son. What should I bring?
Maybe I should give the other guy 2 bullets. I mean, if I have 37, losing 2 is not gonna make much of a difference.
Thanks, Artem. I knew I could count on you.
What I'm interested in seeing is there a payout to doing this or not? Or am I just doing it because I feel sorry for computer-generated NPCs?
Don't bother me. I'm going to handle it myself.
Such one happy family for you.
Top exchange.
I have the best selection on perfect customer satisfaction. Go ahead.
You can use your military-grade bullets at exchange kiosks to purchase more ammo for your weapon. So its military-grade ammunition is used as currency. Pistol rounds.
Take your time. It's okay. Make your choice, huh?
These cartridges are inferior to pre-war counterparts in all regards except availability. So it'll cost us 10 in order to get how many? No idea. I don't have an assault rifle though, so it doesn't really matter. I can exchange 6 military grade ammunition for 42. Due to their substantial weight, the bullets in this caliber have great stopping power despite the cartridges being produced in the metro. Okay.
So, what do you think?
I can buy 6. Buy 10. Right.
Yes?
I get 10. Okay, you get 6 bullets for every military
Take your
grade. You get
time,
10
it's
per
okay.
bullets for every military grade.
A nice idea.
Right, and I have how many?
Make your
42, I
choice,
guess.
huh?
Right, military grade. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. I'm not buying shit because I have no idea what I'm gonna need. If we're gonna get into trouble, we're gonna get into trouble.
Your choice.
Okay. There's currency ammunition and usable ammunition.
Look at this piece, huh? It's fresh and juicy.
Hello, Artem. Look, I'll give the book back to you tomorrow, okay? I haven't finished it yet.
Okay.
Artyom, where's your gear? Look, go to the armory and get geared up. Hello, Artyom. So, what do you make of that new guy? He seems completely incompetent.
Hello, Artyom. You need some weapons? Okay, let's take a look. Submachine gun, 5.45 caliber, made in the armory. It's got poor accuracy and overheats like hell. That's why they call it a bastard gun.
Here's your gun and go, go, go. Never fear, it's the same old story.
Can I choose it?
Use short bursts, Artyom. Help yourself to some ammo, too. Here's a universal charger to keep the battery powered. And a gas mask. Put it on if you crossed any radiation hot zones. Or, God help you, go up to the surface.
Okay. Okay, so it's an anti-radiation device. Well, I wonder what happens if you don't have enough of it. Are you just gonna die, or can you sort of handle it for a little while at least?
Army issue first aid kits, just in case.
Okay.
Okay, you're supplied, my friend. Feel free to try out your weapon on my firing range. And you try not to stick out your head too much, okay?
50 shots there. 48 with this one. No. I think we have... Okay, we have 42 shots with 6 shots in the magazine. 20 shots with 30 in the magazine. Do we even have a full... yeah. Is this the magazine size, or do I actually have 6 shots in the magazine at the moment? That's a bit of a mystery. Why would I waste my ammunition here? I don't want to shoot unless he provides free ammunition, which I doubt he will. Nah, there's no way to save and load just to test things out, so I'm not gonna do this. Which is why one of the reasons I hate these automatic save systems, because I really usually like to test things out, so the quick save, quick load system is perfect for that. This is more or less... Autosave systems tend to lead to very generic things, because you don't want to replay things. Usually there's a way to get around them a little bit, but still I hate them. They're like gameplay from 20 years ago. At least that's how it feels to me as a PC gamer. I don't like them.
Do you think one day we could go back up to the surface? I've never seen Moscow, just the old pictures.
It's like going back to the dark ages of gaming.
Hi, how are you, Artyom?
But there were other sites. In St. Petersburg.
Am I supposed to go here?
People might have survived somewhere else, at least for a while. But 7 years have passed now.
Come in, sir.
But Hunter arrived at the exhibition just on time. I like to think that was not just blind luck, that it was fate at work, and that it was the same fate that made Hunter choose me to travel to Polis with his report on the Dark Ones. It seems that I've dreamt of visiting Polis, the great legendary center of the Metro, the center of our civilization, my whole life. But a chance to actually make that dream come true just had come by now of all times, when my home station desperately needs every fighter it can field. Do I have the right to abandon my adopted father, my friends, in an hour of danger? Where is my place? Next to them on the barricades, or at the far stations where Hunter sends me? I don't know for sure, but I still get out on a journey. Set out on a journey. I'd like to believe that I'm summoned by fate.
You're ready to set off? Good. You've probably heard that our station is creating an alliance with Riga. We're sending them a couple of rail cars with humanitarian goods, some weapons and some miscellaneous gear. That's the cargo you'll be looking after. It's not a very long trip and it should not be too hard. Artyom, one thing before you go. I can see that you look up to Hunter, but a ranger's life is different than ours. They are reckless, even violent by nature. There's nothing to be gained by playing the hero, so stay clear of trouble. See the caravan to its destination and come home as soon as possible. Goodbye, my boy.
Can I just take these? No, it's... I'm guessing he's been paid these, so wild guys steal them. It seems like this would be one of those societies where basically people are very, very, very strict about stealing supplies from others like that.
Hello, Artyom. How are you?
Yes, we're growing up mushrooms.
I'm holding it all right.
I told you to hold it!
I got it. I got it. Joining the caravan. Good luck to you then. Hello, Artyom.
Hello.
Artyom, here, move it!
Привет! So you ready to move out?
Why not? I'm a bit worried about do we have enough ammunition, but again, I have no idea. Might as well go.
Are you ready? Well, let's go then.
We can always load a previous... hopefully we can load a previous checkpoint. I mean, not just the
You take this
exact
Intertube,
previous one,
and you,
one
Eugene,
before that.
take this one. Did anybody forget anything?
So, you get your gear? Let's go then.
Hey guys, going to Riga?
Yeah, we are.
Can I get a lift?
Sure, but no free rides. You'll have to pull the lever sometimes.
I can do that.
Let's go then. Alrighty then. Good luck to everyone staying home, and to us too.
Boy,
Let's go.
good luck to us.
So, are you ready to finally be somewhere else?
Oh, Artyomka! Free at last, huh? Well, for as long as the ride takes anyway. Should be fun. More dangerous. Even better, right?
It was the first time I had left the safety of my home station. It troubled me that I hadn't told my stepfather the truth. I would not be heading straight back from Riga. But Hunter was depending on me.
To chase. Okay. Maybe a new diary entry. It was the first time I had left, yeah. Nothing new here.
So, where you from?
Riga, I'm making the rounds, buying merchandise.
Well, I bet you've seen a few places then.
Yeah, the market is right next to Riga, and that's a big metro already. I used to make regular trips to Polis, but getting there now requires a lot of luck. That or being from St.
Wow, I'd love to ride that thing.
Hansa connects to the whole metro and has a lot of stations, but doesn't welcome outsiders. And if it's not Hansa, then you have to go through the Reds, the Nazis, or your regular bandits. And these guys are really going at it lately. If they're not fighting everyone else, they're warring with each other. Actually, I didn't even reach the station itself.
A very interesting environment.
Slow down there.
Peter, what's up?
A military caravan got stuck near Alexeyevskaya. A tunnel collapsed or other shit. You have to use a service tunnel bypassing Alexeyevskaya.
Ah, fuck. I hate this tunnel. Alright, Peter. Open up the gate. No point being stuck here forever.
Why? Well, what's wrong with that tunnel?
Well, it's an ordinary tunnel. Not as well lit, maybe. I went through there last month and, well, I just don't like it. That's all.
Well, it's a horrible murder tunnel, and we're gonna have to go through. Lovely.
Have a safe trip.
We're riding a handcar and we're armed, so I think we'll make it there okay.
Oh shit. Yeah, I have 20 shots. That's it.
If you help push the lever, we'll get there sooner.
Can I?
Okay, Eugene, you go help the men. We should move faster here. You watch the back, Artyom.
Sure, I'll help. That way we'll get to Riga in no time, right?
Now, we should get out of here sooner. It's scary when they're around. And I pity them.
Them? Who them?
Can you hear them weep?
Whom do you mean, them? What are you talking about, huh? What the hell is going on, what? Boris? Boris!
Hey, what's happening to me?
My head! Artyom, what is it?
You have no clue what's going on.
Artyom! Over here!
If we are to survive, this threat must be eliminated, no matter the cost. Eliminate.
Doesn't feel like a game at this point. It's literally like a interactive video of some sort. Haven't gotten to play the game yet. It's been about an hour. Feels like a rail shooter without the shooting part.
Boy, what the hell's going on? Shit! Wake up, people! People! Wake up, for Christ's sake! Boris! Boris, wake up! Boris! Shit! It's no good! Ah! Oh, God! Ah! Shoot them! You shoot! I'll take the ladders! Come on! Wake up! I'm dead!
Yeah, I don't really have all that much ammunition, so...
Come on!
Yeah, this is... let's say, I like the atmosphere of the game, I fucking hate the gameplay so far. Just god awful. Guy. Ugh. Yeah, this is feeling much less like a horror game. It's more of an annoying game. It's not like I have much fucking choice, is there?
We're almost at the roadblock. Just a little bit left. Come on. Save me!
And we get to retry this shit. Or do we?
He's alive! Come here, quick! Don't use a flamethrower! Please! Give him a chance! Let's kick some smoke bombs! That was hot. I need a drink.
Riga station was only the first stop on my journey, but the caravan went no further. So, before parting ways, we drank to celebrate our survival. The vodka didn't drown my fear of traveling on to Polis alone. But I was about to find myself with an unexpected and notorious partner.
The prologue gave me the impression that this was supposed to be some sort of a survival game, so that the gameplay choices, but this doesn't feel like a survival game in the actual gameplay parts at all. It feels like a rail shooter. I basically have no real choice on the matter and what to do. Maybe in the what choice of weapon that I use. I mean, with the shotgun, I couldn't really even aim more precisely, and so if it doesn't die on the first try, all you can do is just pump the second one and wait a hugely long time to take to reload, and that's it. So can't move, can't dodge. You have those. I'm not sure if they're quick time events, not really, but basically bottom spamming events to avoid something. It's not horror or survival or it's not an intense situation. It makes me feel very much like I'm playing a game. Maybe it's something different with a controller, but with a keyboard is not for button smashing. It's very not. It takes a conscious effort to do that. Takes you away from what's happening on the screen. You can't just basically really keep doing it for long. It's not designed for that. So this is I love how the game feels when I look at it. I hate how it plays at the moment. It's very much not like a survival game at all. It's on the rail shooter, and it's not a much of a shooter at that. I hope things will change. I could actually play the game instead of just
All right, boys.
looking at this and not
Let's
being able to
train
do
to our
anything.
friend Artyom, who goes right through monsters and anomalies alike. To Artyom.
To you!
Hell, if not for you, Artyom, we'd have been shredded like cabbage. You deserve a medal. Or at least some extra ammo. Here, take them. To you.
Artyom! To you! Artyom, you really immune to that shit?
See if that shroom vodka knocks him down, huh?
Okay, we've got to check that. To our luck! And to Artyom!
Please come again.
To you. Ha, the vodka kicks everyone's ass, huh?
So tell me, the tunnel to market's closed down and I'm bored to death sitting here on my ass.
We passed through some kind of invisible wave. We all blacked out. When I came to, there was
Plus
a horde of
60
missiles
military
chasing,
ammunition.
but our friend
I wonder, are you supposed to spend all the ammunition you can get, more or less, instead of saving it for something in the future?
I don't care, asshole. But I got my orders. Such a nice guy too. За Артема!
Riga. What was that? Strange shadows and voices? Whispers, weeps? They were silent, and yet they still resound inside my head. There are lots of tunnels in the metro associated with terrifying legends, but I've never heard anything quite like this, and I hope I'll never anything like this from now on. Right, we're missing a word. We got incredibly lucky in escaping that place with our lives. Anything I can actually do here?
To you!
We will. Please come again.
Library. Probably an office of a commander or some such.
He's busy.
Um,
Later.
where do I need to go? There. Right. So we'll go everywhere but there or at first. I really wish there was a run toggle in this game because there's no point using this sneaking around when there's no hostiles around. So you might as well run. So why not just allow the player to toggle that? Seems obvious to me. I mean, something like after playing the game for 5 minutes, it seems obvious. So it seems weird that they haven't done that.
Yes?
Still will manage.
Be careful here.
Looks like this could be a... Right. Battery low. How do you recharge that shit? You think a place like this would allow recharging, right? But how?
Come, look, try and buy.
Upgrades, and
Exchange guns from the Forge Masters.
bullet exchange, right. I don't know. I suppose this is the only weapon that you could really use an extra ammunition. And I think it's only 1 for 10. No. We pay 10 for a magazine, right. We pay 6 for 6 for how many? It's I don't understand why it's done like this. I mean, why? This is clearly the price, but why are there multiple magazines here, for example, when you only get 1 full? I mean, couldn't you just have the actual amount of ammunition you get? How about in a number, so you don't have to guess? I guess now we know, but we didn't know before. 5 for... yeah, I'm not buying any more of this shit. You get about 20% of it back if you sell. Okay. At least we know.
Welcome.
It's a situation where there's no real harm done, but it's still somewhat annoying.
Yeah?
You sell what exactly? Secondary. What is it's explosives and knives. Throwing knives, hand grenades.
And problems?
That's old, right? That's going to have to change. It's not terrible, but in a sticky situation, it would be probably better somewhere else. Makeshift grenade is essentially a length of steel pipe filled with explosives, but it can still be quite deadly if it goes off close enough. Perfect stealthy close combat weapons. Throwing knives are cold wrought by many a blacksmith throughout the metro from spring steel. Are these single-use weapons? That's what I would like to know. Seems like it's 1 for 1. We could buy at least some. Let's say 5.
The most
Stealth
balanced
takedowns. Also a couple of grenades, because why not? You always need grenades. Medical supplies, didn't need those. The medical medkit issue is sort of problematic, because I don't know where my health is. It seems like you either fail those challenges, or you successfully kill everyone. So where does the health kit issue comes around? I have no idea, because I have no idea what low health is in this game. Not gonna buy extra ones. I didn't use the previous ones. Don't know when you're supposed to use them. This is a very console game thing. Very console game thing. Maybe actually I'm thinking of something like Duke Nukem Forever type of gameplay. Rechargeable health, rechargeable heals, that sort of thing. Very few weapons. Uh, but yeah, I need to play more before I can make this choice about that, what it really means. Okay, I need to secondary. Mouse 3. Can I still use the alt? Ah, whatever.
It's a deal.
How do you recharge electrical batteries? I don't like any of my weapons. I suppose the pistol is the best, but I don't like any of them, so I'm not going to try to modify them either. I'd like to get a rifle or a assault rifle type of weapon. That seems like the most sensible one. In some ways I like the pistol. Shotgun is too close range. I just don't give any shits about those weapons. How do you recharge energy?
Wow, did you really come here on a handcar?
Yes, I did.
Wow, are you Artyom? To ride that thing. Hey, there's a man at the Black Street waiting for you.
Yeah.
I'll guide you there for one bullet. Oh, I really should be going now. Thanks. Let's go. Get a spanking.
Okay, are we going or not? The little children don't really sound like children. Doesn't really bother me.
Come here.
Sitting over
You're
there.
Artyom, right?
Well, I'll be going.
Sit down.
Bye.
Why am I here?
Everybody calls me Bourbon. Listen, I need to get to Dry Station for some business, but this rat hole is on lockdown. I, however, know a back way. A so-called cursed passage the locals are afraid to use. But I hear the shit in the tunnels doesn't work on you. So, you help me get to Dry, I'll give you my AK when we get there. Deal? Good. Here's an advance payment in case you need to gear up first. Are you ready?
Yes, sure, maybe. I'm really not ready.
Just make it short.
Yeah, I didn't really get a chance to even explore the shit. Maybe more ammunition. I mean, we have the currency ammunition, quite a lot of it, so even if we don't particularly like to upgrade our weapons, we probably should at least buy ammunition. I'm still sort of, I suppose, trying to hold on to things, because if assault rifle sounds
Hey, baby.
nice.
You like what you see? I'll show you a good time. Special price for you.
Don't really give a shit,
Is
but
that
what
a gun in your pocket?
what does this mean?
Okay, come with me, sweetie.
Is there an actual gameplay effect
Prepare
or
for
what?
a surprise, big boy.
Am I going to be robbed?
Now, close your eyes and wait
Dumbass.
for a big surprise.
I also hate my character.
Dumbass. Everyone knows not to go with Nikki.
Raz really packs a punch, no? It looks like your pockets were emptied. That's what you get.
Okay, so what exactly does that mean? I mean, no one could be stupid enough to do anything like that. Thought I might have a choice about something. Now I have no battery. I have no idea how to even check my inventory. I mean, do I have anything? Do I have my weapons? Do I have... The user interface I don't like. I mean, I have no fucking idea what any of this means. I can't check the consequences. It's all just a... Something maybe happened, possibly, maybe it didn't. Do I have health packs? Do I have anything? Yeah, I have to say, not a great first impression about the game. Lousy second and secondary impression about the game. Absolutely lousy. I basically just don't know about. Yeah, I basically have no money anymore. So do I have weapons? But how the fuck do I look even this shit? It doesn't bother me that they're gone. I mean, but how do I look at this shit? Maybe in the journal. It's worth a try. Okay, get to polish. Okay, why didn't they just... Why didn't they actually just say that you actually need to click a right-click mouse button here to take a look at this? Get out of Riga with bourbon. Describe the situation at the exhibit on my way. With the police... Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on. What am I doing? Is this the back way out of here? Am I going into dangerous territory? Some ammunition at least. Do I need to recover some of what I lost? And what do they expect me to do? This isn't exactly survival or horror, is it? More of a just fucking about doing absolutely nothing. Or with a main character that is dumb as a sack of rocks. And so far the gameplay has been like... You get free gameplay in these non-combat areas and more or less railroaded totally. Literally railroaded in this case, in actual combat situations.
Oh my god!
Yeah. I only have one currency, I'm not giving it away. And I was sort of hoping to play this as a counter to more... I played a lot of games that are text-oriented role-playing games lately, so I was sort of hoping to get a little bit more action-oriented game with this. And this might be less action-oriented than a text-based, dialogue-based role-playing game, which is quite an achievement. With less dialogue and character development. So the negatives, but not the positives. Yeah, that's where we needed to go. That's not where I can really go.
Give me a couple of bullets, please. One bullet. I'm so hungry.
Yes?
Stay clear of beggars.
Can't do anything there. Do I even have weapons? Okay. At least I have that. Right. So I just lost all my money. That's not that bad. I have all my equipment.
Give me a couple of bullets, please. One bullet. I'm so hungry.
Can't interact with anyone. Right, so I guess we were going to talk to Bourbon and say we're ready to go. Although, we might as well check here what our options are basically. Got
Give
nothing
me
to
a
lose.
couple of bullets, please. One bullet. I'm so hungry.
Food.
Rishskaya. Back home at the exhibition, we always considered the station's dwellers somehow unlucky. They always used to be in trouble, be it their pigs catching some mysterious bug, their tunnel ceilings leaking, or their merchants getting too immersed in the celebration of a good deal at the market and drinking all the money away. The people of Riga are nice and hospitable, but they sure are clumsy. We used to pity them and poke fun at them a bit, for we were on top of things. We at the exhibition knew life, and now I actually envy them. They live in peace, they haven't even heard of the Dark Ones, and even those who did never believed what they heard. But if I fail, the Dark Ones will wipe the station out in an instant, and these happy, clumsy people with their peaceful, clumsy life will be gone. There will be blood and emptiness. I've got to hurry.
I haven't eaten in days.
Yes, but shame if these basically thieves would be some harm would come to them. Yeah, I'll talk to Bourbon mostly. We'll basically just vamoose out of here. He's not here, I know. I don't see any benefit in basically staying around here. Clearly I can't talk to anyone or find out anything. We might as well just leave. Move on to new things.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Sitting in this crap hole is useless. Браво, ребятушки! Раз, два, три, четыре! Раз, два, три, четыре! Икс солдатушки! Браво, ребятушки! Раз, два, три, четыре! Раз, два, три!
As I entered the abandoned tunnel with Bourbon, I wondered if I'd been wrong to trust him. But the station gates were still sealed, and there was no telling when I'd have another chance to leave Riga.
Great, we broke free. Now keep your eyes peeled. The handcar ride is over. Lots of tough guys died in these tunnels. But if we watch each other's backs, we'll get there.
The reason I don't particularly care too much about the loss of ammunition is that that encounter was basically a newbie trap. It serves no other purpose. So it's expected that the players will fall for it, which means you can't design a game around people not falling for it. So I don't think it matters in the long term. It will make no difference. You move. Yeah. Ooh, there is something there.
Strange sounds. Either the ground is making that noise or the wind. I also heard tales of singing pipes. They say if you listen long enough, you can hear the voices of the dead. What bullshit. Be extra quiet here. There should be a roadblock in the second tunnel. We don't want to throw that.
What is it? Yeah, fuck, this is a rat hole. Pump pneumatic weapon. Seriously? Seriously? Actually switch that. Right. Okay. No chance to do anything there.
There should be a roadblock in the second tunnel. We don't want to draw their attention.
There's no point going there. I don't want the weapon. Okay. Now we know. It's not much of a horror. It's I don't know, it's like you either just go through without too much fuss or you die. There's so far nothing in between.
They're all dead, I know that style. Bandits. And Hansa boasted that they'd wipe them out. Now keep your eyes peeled. They won't let us pass freely. Alarm system. Ancient, but quite efficient. If you want to arrive unexpected, try not to disturb the cans.
I'm not sure what I'm picking up. It's a huge amount of flies here though.
Watch your step. Any crunch or crack will give you away. Oh, a tripwire! An excellent way to get rid of the blind and daredevils. You get what to do?
Shotgun. Or ammunition. Okay. How do you go over the tripwire? Seriously, do I just jump over it? I know it's there, but he sort of just stepped over it carefully. How am I supposed to do with it? I'm not sure if turning down the lights is a good idea. At the same time, I don't really see a reason not to do it. At least it will tell us where we've been and where we haven't been.
They barricaded themselves. Short, we need to get closer. Can you take down the patrol?
How do you choose your secondary weapon in this game? We got saved here. I know how to use the secondary attack, but we had grenades and knives. So which one am I using? That's my problem. Is he gonna spot me? He's kind of noticed his friend is dead.
Hey, what the? It's just my imagination after all.
Yeah, I can get the knife back.
This is just torture. 2 more hours of standing like this.
Looking in that. Okay.
Hey.
Okay. At least I'll understand things a little bit better. I waste quite a few knives, but learning experience. I still have at least one. I can probably get another one out of the other gun. I do like the fact that they reacted to the fact that I shut down the lights. That's very encouraging. So positive amongst all the complaining. This is much more what I was expecting to find in this game. How do we... I can probably just throw a knife at that guy, but is he the one? Is he the only one there? He has buddies around. I don't know what... Okay. So the knives that actually went missing should also be still around somewhere. That's another encouraging bit there. Yep. Okay. Again, more positives. Big thing is, what about you? Should I take you out from here? I have a feeling that someone is basically looking at him. But if I just take him out without getting familiar with my surroundings first, it's going to end up in a catastrophe. Yeah, there's maybe a couple of guys around the fire. Is Someone giving him a blowjob or what? No, at least there's a couple of guys around a fire. 3 to 4. It's my night.
Making it too easy. This bunch was trying to save a buck and didn't hire a rear guard. So stupid assholes. Wage picked off a couple and the rest ran away in panic. We were waiting in the side tunnel to bushwhack them. Cut them down like pigs. Don't talk about pigs. Just makes me hungry as hell. So, how was the loot? Pretty shabby. Only 5
Am I supposed to get past them, or I'm not getting past that without killing them? Grenade might be excellent in this.
The caravan master, the boss wants to ransom him for like his wedding.
How to do grenades? Might be able to use this.
I don't just curve the sucker up. That's why he's the boss and you.
It's a single press of the button to throw the knife, so maybe it's hold the secondary attack to throw a grenade. But yeah, I'm not sure if this is the best time to start testing things out. Oh, now they're spreading about. Europe. Is he looking at us? We can probably kill him without really doing anything. Just X him. How close do I need to be? Seriously? Dude. Oh. Still has the homemade assault rifle.
What?
What the fuck?
What about this now? Where's the empty guy? We got a man there! Wait a minute, you're coming! We got a man! We are a good guy!
Okay. Not that bad. Not that bad at all. It's a bit of an unfamiliar type of a system for me, but it's not that bad. One, it's more of a any kind of real trouble with it is a matter of me not being familiar with it. Right. And by the time we got through, they noticed us. It was pretty much too late for them to do anything. Right. Right. Okay, it's a nice learning experience. We can there's still room for improvement, but not bad. Ammunition. Okay. Did I miss the knives? I think I might have misthrown at least one. Yep, there it is. I like the knives. I really do. Usually, games that have throwing knives, they tend to be of the type that they don't actually kill the target, so they're very hard to effectively use. Here, I'm guessing if they don't if they're aware of your presence, it just does damage. But if they're not, it'll basically it's a bet to an instant kill on these creatures. So yeah, very nice. Feel free to. Okay, show your. Why do you get out of the way? Or rather, he wastes ammunition than I. Right. So they noticed us a little bit too early, but still not that bad. Also, I didn't really need to do anything, so it doesn't really matter if you lose all your equipment more or less, because he's gonna kill everything anyway. So, and this gives you an opportunity to get things back. I suppose you basically lost some free upgrades to your weapons, more or less. We could have still gone for the prostitute, but only after we've dealt with everything else. Basically waste our resources, then yeah, use it. Assuming it actually has some kind of benefit for losing your stuff to her. What I objected to really is not that, again, is that the robbery happened, is that you really have nothing you can do after you pay the one thing. You cannot go in there, but the real warning sign comes when she basically tells you to cover your eyes type of shit. I mean, seriously? You can't say, no, I'm not doing that, or pull out at that point. You just have to go with it. So,
The bridge is a nasty place, so here's the plan. I'll keep you covered and you watch my back. If we work together, we'll make it. But don't play hero boy. I'm in no mood to get killed today.
it's classical newbie trap. No experienced player will ever choose it again, and they'll save up about 100 military ammunition for it, while every new player probably just wants to test things out and they'll lose on it. Probably gain nothing. So what's the point of? I suppose it's a learning experience early on. That's the only benefit I can think about it. So be careful not to try things out in the game, basically. Bourbon is definitely not as simple as he tries to seem. Yes, he is rude and his sense of humor is rough at best, but the things he tells about his exploits and even more, the things he prefers not to tell, prove he is way too sharp for a regular smuggler, and his knowledge of the situation not just at the nearest stations, but even the ring as a whole, is mind-boggling. All the passengers in the tunnels, even the long abandoned ones, are well known to him. He is quite at home in combat, which means he saw his share of dangerous encounters. He's definitely much more than a regular smuggler. Of that I'm sure. Well, no shit, did you need this file here to tell you that? It's your classical collectibles in a game. Basically, you find your own nose you made yourself as part of collectibles in the game world, which makes no fucking sense at all. But it is what it is. I'll try to see this particular trip through, leave it at that. Good learning experience if nothing else. Why am I shutting this down? Lot of shotgun ammunition. Okay, I was wondering where we need to go. Yeah, that's a lot of them. Yeah, that didn't last long. I prefer the pistol because I pretty much still miss with the shotgun, and it only has 2 shots. Ooh. Maybe I missed where I was attacked. It's hard to say when you basically kill anything in this game. Right. I'm trying to learn how to use the knife. It's not a good weapon to use against these. Guess this is what they meant, that every encounter is a challenge. So you're at serious risk of dying constantly. We don't have a huge amount of time because the gas mask will run out. I still don't understand when we're just supposed to use the health packs. Yeah, what are we waiting for? Another ambush? Okay, this would be a medkit time, I assume. Flashing red on the screen, that's the warning sign.
There is some military drone. They are looking for the bandits.
What did he say? He's holding his position. I can go up or down. Some.
Okay, they're there now. We can go.
Are they though? I'm okay if we die here. What I want to know is what happens if you don't heal? You're just gonna have to put up with this shit for God knows how long. It's like an improved pistol. Longer barrel one at least. Sure, that's an improvement. This isn't This is barely intolerable as far as gameplay is concerned, though. I mean, I can barely see anything for the difficulty. But it also seems like this is gonna end here, more or less. I want to see what happens. Do we get automatic heals at some point or what?
Wow, that was some ride.
I got a grenade.
A cave-in shit. And the staircase. How convenient. Seems to me we're being lured in. Pack it. Let's go.
And again, I'm not moving.
Wow, that was some ride.
Seems like it's faster to switch weapons than it is to reload a weapon. Okay, we go there, we're gonna get another wave of attacks. Do we have other options? No. Maybe we do. Some ammunition. Ammunition isn't. Yeah, this still doesn't really feel like survival horror. Ammunition is not the problem.
Convenient. Seems to me we're being lured in. Pack it. Let's go.
Three shots to kill a single son of a bitch. Why are they coming after me anyway? Pretty sure he's mission critical, so he will never die. I need to focus on the creatures that come after me. Then we can help him if we get the luxury of doing that. Never pass on dead people. I think I have. It seems like 5 usables the maximum, so 5 medkits would be the maximum. 5 throwing knives, 5 everything.
Suka! As if Nasalis behind us were not enough. Now we're stuck in fucking graveyard. Artyom, search the bodies. I'll try to get our asses out of here.
Hopefully I'll get an explanation about this shit at some point.
Rusted piece of shit! Come on, open! Artyom, my gut tells me something is very wrong with this place. Remember our agreements. I'm counting on you, kid. Come on. Nice little grill.
also get you new paint.
Oh, the great door. I hear you are calling me. Yes, my mistress. I hear you. Yes, yes, always, always. Oh, yes. Now I am happy. Your songs are magnificent. Sing more. Sing only for me. Ah! What the hell just happened to me? Artyom, did you hear those songs? Brr, I wouldn't wish it on an enemy.
Okay, yeah, something crazy is happening. But at least we should be safe for now. Enemies should have a harder time tracking us. It's a trap. What exactly did I get from him? Don't know. Something. Ooh, a lot of things. I'm trying to switch up weapons a little bit so I don't overly rely on the pistol. Shotgun is currently my weakest weapon, so I'll use this.
And here is the market. Stay calm. Uncle Bourbon will get us in.
Probably our last stand against the enemy. Need to buy us time. Use the ladder over there to actually get in.
Hey, people! Open up! Don't let your two-legged brethren die of foolish death.
Refuse to go there yet.
Are you deaf in there? We're going to be eaten!
Motherfuckers! Who the hell did you drive with you? Damn myself! Senor, stop the trolley! We'll send the rest!
Artyom, hang on! Things on our side!
You actually go down there? Yes, yes, but not like that, so.
Motherfuckers! Who the hell did you drive with you? Damn myself! Senor, stop the trolley! We'll send the rest!
Artyom, hang on! Fate's on our side!
Yes, I'm not sure how is the best way to fight against these. It's reloading is best for the bitch.
Motherfuckers! Who the hell did you drive with you? Damn myself! Senor, stop the trolley! We'll send the rest!
Just sitting here and doing nothing also seems to be a terrible thing to do.
Fate's on our side!
Yeah.
Are my eyes playing tricks? Bourbon, old friend, is that you? And I've given up hope of ever seeing you alive again. Simon, look who the snout scared at.
God damn it. We stepped in this shit now. Hey, Mikhailovich, what a coincidence. I was just coming to visit you.
You hear that, boys? Set out the good dishes. Bourbon's come to visit.
Now, don't go running off, Bourbon. We've got a little job to finish, then we'll get back to you. Remember where you should wait for me?
I do.
You sure? I can help you remember. You get me right?
Absolutely.
Okay, success. I don't like our weapons. Shotgun would be good if it actually had more than basically 2 shots. Pistol is nice. I hate this piece of shit. It seems to waste a huge amount of ammunition, doesn't really kill anything, so we get to choose our weapons. How do I put this weapon away? Can I holster it? Maybe? Either way.
I'd never seen a market like this. You could buy almost anything. But Bourbon owed money to the Hansa sentries and was anxious to leave.
Yeah, enough for now. I suppose more or less this is a good learning experience. You might... melee combat is our death against those type of points to release. You need... I think I'd like a weapon with that has a fairly significant stopping power when I actually pull the trigger. The current machine gun that we have is basically works. Yeah, it has 30 shots, but you have to waste a huge amount of them to actually get anything killed, and they don't really... After you start shooting, they're not gonna exactly hit where you were aiming. There's a bit of a kickback to it. The shotgun would be good if we can just get more higher... The magazine could hold a decent amount of ammunition. I don't think that type of a shotgun will do it. The pistol is good. I think you can basically drop something there with at least 2 shots, assuming you hit the head. So at least it can kill probably 3 or 2, depending on how well you hit it. Shotgun can probably kill 1, and the machine gun, I'm not sure, maybe 1 or 2. So as far as I can say, the pistol is actually quite nice. I'll leave things here.
Where are you? Come into the light. Slowly.